inmate.
This call is from a DRC correctional facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Utilization of an unapproved application and three-way calls to communicate are strictly prohibited and a violation of DRC policy. Thank you for using GTL.
Thank you for using GTL.
Hello?
What up, man?
Damn, man, what's the word, man? Damn, long time no hear.
Man, you know I've been down in Atlanta these last 5 years, nigga. Feel me?
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, you already know, man, I finally, when I reach out to you, I got something that's on the table, and I don't know if we can, come together and do it, but I want to run it by you, though.
What you talking about?
So anyway, it still got me level 3. I'm in Lebanon right now. But anyway, had a
down there with the rats and shit, nigga.
Yeah, they got. Listen, you ain't never seen this. You got to put a chip bag in the corner of the toilet to get the roaches at night, so they don't get you.
Man, I already know,
yeah.
Man. I heard stories about that place, bro.
Yeah,
stories about that one.
But anyway, man, for what I got on my mind, I'm trying to, bring some light. So anyway, I had a young Sally, I think he's about like 21, 22, but we was just having a conversation, going back and forth. I'm like, well, dang, man, because everybody want to talk about the younger generation. And so it was for me, with being in there with him, to had a chance to ask him, his thoughts. And so, we had some good dialogue, so we was going back and forth. So I'm like, man, for real, man, me and you should start a podcast. And but then I got to thinking, I'm like, man, he ain't gonna be really committed to this. So I'm like, damn, man. I'm thinking about starting my own show. So I'm like, let me reach out to bro, and so I got with Cuz, and of course he gave me your number. But now this is the title that I came up, for his Them Streetz podcast.
Oh, okay. What's the concept?
And, well, the concept is basically like, it's like, I'm gonna have, we have different guests on that, talk about their experiences, whether they was incarcerated, whether they still incarcerated. When you think about it, man, everybody got somebody that's connected to the streets or that's incarcerated.
Correct. Correct.
1 in 5 every people do so. And like some of the people I know, I think we could bring some light, and there'd be some good stories told that could help some people, face some of their problems and get to some of the things they're going through in today's time. So what you think?
Shit, we can make it happen, man. All I gotta do is have you call, and then have your guests both call my number, but then y'all be plugged into the system, right? So then I can record y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be able to talk to me, so we have to get the logistics before we get the recording and whatnot. Then once we get it recorded, then they got the shit, the AI shit now. I create some images. You can send me some pictures. Your guest can send me some pictures, and then I put that motherfucker in the blender, and there go your episode right there. So how often you trying to do it? Once a week, once a month? When you trying to do it?
I wanted to be like we come up with a day where it's solid once a week, like every day on a specific day it come on.
Right. Friday work for you?
Yeah, I like Friday. I mean, you out there, so when people would more than likely be able to tune in or would tune in. So Friday or whichever day you think,
Friday's a good air date, but we'd have to record and then let me edit, where I got to be able to get that done by Wednesday or Thursday so to be already ready for Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's the perfect time right now because, I ain't outside right now. I'm inside. I'm on the lab side of the year. When it get cold outside, you know how that go.
Okay, so I wanted to run it by you. So say for example, like, we had a guest on, and, for example, this particular guest might be talking about how they was wrongfully convicted, and, the type of things, the images that I want to be on there, I want to use, like, if we can use some of the TV shows that's out or some old movies to kind of show our listeners, because one thing about it, when our listeners, when they looking at the screen, listen to us, of course, they see pictures of myself, you, and our guests. but I want them to see other images to give them an idea before we actually get into the interview. To like, well, damn, this what they may be talking about based off of whatever show or movie that you show on there. What
Well,
you think about that?
we can take movie clips, and a movie clip will basically set. You basically saying that have a movie clip set the tone before the show come on, related to whoever you're gonna be
Yes.
interviewing or that episode. Yeah, we could do that.
Right.
Since we're in the beginning,
Okay. And
since we're in the beginning of it, we ain't gonna worry about. You know what I mean? We just need to get the ball rolling. Feel me? So, when you want to get started?
well, this is the end of we coming into October. For real, like I mean, it's really up to you. I mean, I got all the time on my hands. It's like when you want me to call you and be ready, have everything ready.
Well, I ain't really got too much going on, but just going over my old footage from the summer. You know, I interviewed Dave Dash and Pastor Troy and all them folks this past summer, moving around outside in Atlanta. So, like, I'm just trying to figure out. I need. This came at a good time. I need something to produce. You know what I'm saying? I don't bring my show back until after the first of the year, and we still got some year left. You feel me? So, just whenever you get that first guest, just hit me up and it's on. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, damn, you say so. I always wanted to know because I've seen a few movies. So Pastor Troy is from Atlanta.
Yeah. You don't remember he was going at it with Master P and them back in the day? That infamous when he showed up to that concert and it was kind of like trolling this nigga at the No Limit concert. Yeah, that was here.
Oh wow! I don't know this whole time, and I've been thinking, dude. Like I'm talking about, just in recent times, I've been on the tablets that we got. They show these, these hood movies, and he got a couple of good ones, like When We Was Boys and all of that. And I'm like, man, dude, live. But I thought he always was from Houston, Texas, one of them places.
He be outside down here, bro. He be outside. I see him.
So you a C dude?
Yeah, I've seen him multiple times. Him and dude from Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, and anybody that rapped in Atlanta, you gotta think like, just like our local rappers back home, we'll see them in Acme or something. Down here, you'll see them in the mall. You'll see them at Popeyes. You'll be at the mall, or you be, at the car wash. You gonna run in to see people, bro. T.I. got his little spot. He be in there running it. Feel me?
Okay, well that's what's up. Well, now the show is one thing, but like I say, man, you already know some years ago we tried to, do our movie thing, which I went away, so we couldn't, complete that. But I want to put us, put our company together so we can, put that on paper too.
Oh, we definitely gonna do all of that. We definitely got to do all of that once we get to rolling, cause you know what I mean. That's how it's rolling out here. See, everybody got media companies and platforms and stuff, but then you know how we do. We gotta do all of that as well, but we want to have all our paperwork and all our stuff established, because it's funding to be got. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes time for when you get out and you want to go to different events and be media, because you're becoming a media personality through this. You get little perks and you get you get passes to go to shit. So we definitely want to get everything in place. Like, see, I've been running the radio station for the last 2-3 years, so that's how I've been getting access. And I ain't never know it was that easy. But, I mean, if didn't nobody tell me to put the paperwork together, then I would have never known. Feel me?
Man, that's something. I had heard about your radio station, too. How that's been going for you?
Man, it's been going. It's been I said it's like a baby, man. I said it's like a little toddler right now, man. But it's coming along. It's coming along. I know a few folks in Atlanta. A few folks in Atlanta know me. Not on the level of back home, but it's getting there. But
okay,
I'm here for the duration.
All right. Well, you was the dude I needed to reach out to. I just been plotting and planning, strategizing. Just get my thoughts in order. So, like I say, man, I'll be ready for you. I'll be ready the second week of October with a guest and all that. So, if you can, in the meantime, I would appreciate if you could come up with a name for our media company too.
Oh, I got us.
And,
I got us, man. I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking BMGM. You know what I mean? That might work. My initials got two M's. Yours is BG, so BMGM. But then, on another note, big moguls getting money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I like that. BMG. I'm gonna think on that. And then, did you have anything possibly that you want to add? Or is that too short? Them streets, or should it be more to that?
Man, we could do them streets, voices of the underworld. Voices of the underworld. I don't know what made me think of that, but it seemed like it fit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, them streets podcast, voices of the underworld.
Yeah, yeah. Because, like in conversations when we be talking about different shit that be going on in the streets, we really be like speaking about the underworld. When we talk about the underworld is a dangerous place. But then the underworld, nobody never talks about like how we end up in the underworld, or like, you know what I'm saying? We know people grow up in different circumstances, but then at the end of the day, sometimes once you get deep in it, it get real. Just like the realness of what be happening in the streets. I see, like, you know what I'm saying? Some folks catch time, some folks catch that graveyard, you know, and sometimes people figure out a way to get up out of it, but then, like, you know, everybody end up over there or down there for a reason, man, you know?
Right. And
So those stories need to be told.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I like that, man. That's catchy. Damn, that's catchy. So, and that's the thing. I wanna, through this, I want us to be able to tell stories of people who was over there, but made it out, and some may still be there, but they still got a voice or some wisdom, to lend to the listeners we may have, that take the time out to listen to what we're doing.
Oh, definitely. It's gonna be some listeners, man. Suge Knight got one, man. I got to watching that joint, man. I watched probably about 4, 5 episodes in one night, man. I was up all night listening to that shit, just hearing different stories that was going on behind the industry, and But like I said, you coming with a different niche, and then like I said, as far as from the city, I don't think nobody is really touching on that, and you well spoken. I believe you can pull it off for the most part. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm gonna handle the recording and the images. You just like we handle the guests. And then, you know what I'm saying? We put that shit together, man. Like I said, the goal is to be able to consistently do that once a week. Even if you ain't got no guests, you might have to carry the show by yourself, or I'll jump on there with you. As I'm a trained professional. You know what I mean? But the main thing is to get you comfortable with, you know what I'm saying, asking folks questions that might be uncomfortable for them, or you know what I'm saying. You definitely want to, you know what I'm saying, exude a little bit of personality. You know what I mean, and keep it. You know what I'm saying, within that window of how you want it to be. If you was watching.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Okay. Well, I'm glad, man. I finally was able to catch up with you, and I know this was just out the blue. I would say spur of the moment too, but like you say, man, it's a good time for you. So give me like a week or two. So like that first, second week of October, you'll hear from me, and hopefully we can be rolling. I would say by Thanksgiving, or would you say before?
Probably before, bro. I got the shit set up right now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. And like all I would have had to do was plug the phone up and have the people call in, and y'all to go at it. You know what I'm saying? In between the calls, we just tell the other caller to stay on. You call back in. I pause the recording, and then you right back in there. Then once it's all done, like I said, I'm gonna go in and make sure it's chopped up and clean, and then add them images and record your episode. It ain't really hard, man.
Thank you for using GTL.
Better answer, man. Yeah, man, I'm here, man. Come out, man. Alright. Okay. What's up, fam?
What's up with you, man?
Damn, man. I see you got that pistol, man. What's up, man?
Shit, it's tweaky out here, fam, man. Shit ain't what you think it is, man. But anyway, shit, it's Wednesday, man. What the fuck you doing up here?
And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, it's like I'm in a good situation, but it's bad too, cause it's like, man, like, a nigga needs some cash, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I'm doing this school shit. You know what I'm saying? I got this girl, me and her done fell out. And it's like, man, for real, like, man, a nigga needs some cash, man. And so, you know, I'm contemplating, thinking about quitting school. But I know at the same time, coming back up here, that ain't really what's up, but that shit fucked up right now.
Oh, man, don't quit school, cuz. Man, you gotta tough that shit out, man. It's a sacrifice, man. You know what I'm saying? The shit bigger than what you see, fam, man. You ain't been out long, my nigga. Like, you know, shit, man. Motherfuckers gotta make what they do, man. Hell no, cuz. Don't quit school, man. That ain't what's up, man. I mean, I know it's a sacrifice, man. It's hard times and shit, but, man, like, shit pay off, man. I mean, it's room for you and all. We'll figure something out and make, you know what I'm saying, get you some paper in your hands. But, nigga, quitting school ain't what's gonna happen, man. You can't do that.
Somebody at the door.
That's fine, my nigga.
What's up, man? How you doing? What's going on? What's up, man?
Man, it's a while since you man.
I might have to get a part of this damn because you don't fuck around no more, man.
Man, this shit, I ain't lying, this shit look good, man. I'm cool though, man. I'm gonna fall back, man. I'm just gonna fall back. Watch, man.
What's going on?
All this hate in my city, I can't tolerate it. I'm stacking money, seeing hella paper. Niggas hating on my come up, but they gotta face it. These trials and tribulations, know it got my mind racing. This weed up in my system, know it got my eyes blazing. This act I'm sipping, man, you know it got my time changing. The way I switch it up so sick, my shit on fire, ain't it? I said, you know my shit on fire, ain't it? Nightmares as a kid, no dreams as a grown man. My favorite movie out was Hot Boys and the Dope Man. Lil Wayne the Turk was on the floor, was kicking dope.
What's up, let's go.
Shoot the band real quick, man.
I gotta get up out of here for real, man. I'm tired of this shit, man.
Man, you wanna shoot the band one time?
I gotta go, bro.
He's scared of that money. He's scared of that money, man. He don't want to get it.
I'll come back later or something, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta get up out of here, though.
Be safe, man. What's about to do, man?
Something to eat that.
Hello?